We could have mastered that one. Right.
Heartstone. I expect Lady Goddard
To the city. Do, 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 do. And then we get our friendship bracelets or something, I guess. Very excited about that. Is she still up here? Yeah, perfect. Hello.
Oh, thank the founder you were safe.
Of course.
The griffin is slain then?
Yes,
and the Heartstone
unfortunately.
claimed.
The Heartstone. Welcome back. Thank you.
Yes. This radiant luster like frozen flame. It is just as your father described it. Thank you, my lord. Your grace. Your father would be so proud.
Lady Goditha, the lapidary is ready.
Thank you, Cyril. I will be with him shortly. If you would excuse me, I shall have the stone cut and set forthwith.
Okay, what's happening now?
The armbands are complete.
Yeah.
Pray, take them. They are yours, after all. Heartstone is harder and more
uncomfortable.
enduring than garnet, or even ruby. It symbolizes unwavering will and devotion. And the graven vines encircling
this is
the
actually
stone
better.
represent the unbreakable
The other like it
bonds
is today.
between you.
It's a message. Father knew we
Or
had
not.
enemies
I don't
both
know.
inside and outside the
I think I
duchy.
just start to struggle now how
Enemies
to
who would
sit,
thwart
which
his
is
vision.
fine.
Only with unwavering devotion would it ever be realized.
And only if we stood together, as Phoenix and Shield, as brothers in arms, only then might those enemies be overcome.
Indeed. His Grace knew the enormity of the task he would entrust to you, his heirs. But this was more than just a message. It was a promise
Alright.
that he would always be
It's
with
probably
you.
also better for me to stand a little
Thank
bit.
you, Lady Goditha, for remaining the steadfast custodian of our father's will.
Forgive me, my lady, but there is something I don't quite understand. The Undying told me that after Father died, Mother claimed all of the ducal treasures for her own. Even if the armbands were incomplete, she would surely not have overlooked them. So, how were you able to keep them from her?
Because I was the keeper of the vault. Though I was but a lowly servant, your father spoke to me of his intentions for the bands, of the deep love he had for both of you, and his hopes for your
I can feel the
future.
hate right now. No, it's no hate. No
In the
worries.
days before the disaster at Phoenix Gate, I discovered that the Duchess had ordered her jewelry be sent away from the castle. It was then that I knew she meant to betray us. I tried to warn your father, but it was too late. When word of the fire reached Rosalith, I knew my time was short. So I took up the armbands and I fled into the night.
And thank the Founder you did.
Yet my duty to your father was incomplete. Not knowing what else to do, I followed the griffin, thinking I might claim the Heartstone on its passing. And so my pursuit continued, until Lord Cyril appeared before me. He informed me that his Grace's will had been recovered,
I'm not, I am
and that
disappointed.
his sons
No,
were alive
neither
and
did.
well.
Lady Goditha, on
Neither
behalf
did.
of my father and all the people of Rosaria, I thank you for your loyal service.
As do I.
Thank you, my lord. Your Grace, for coming back to us, for giving my service
Cheers.
meaning.
You're so welcome. The founder grasps. Oh, wait, I didn't mean to pause. Oh,
Bands suit you well.
I didn't even attach them.
It must be gratifying to finally receive the inheritance that was denied you for so long.
Yes.
It is. And we thank you for the part you played, Cyril.
Avocado get purring
If you
against my
would
throat.
permit me to play my part a little longer,
How far are you with
might I
falling
suggest
asleep?
that you make your way to your father's memorial atop Hawk's Cry Cliff. Let him see that
As
you
we're
have
in the ninth
received
hour
his
already.
blessing,
Whoop, whoop.
and that his vision lives on in you.
I suppose it would be churlish not to. What do you say, Clive? Shall we pay Father a visit?
I think we should. I was hoping to be able to offer him my thanks before we left for Origin.
Your father's helm is enshrined there. It has been since the day we recovered it from Phoenix Gate. I prithee claim it. For it too is a part of your inheritance.
I have headphones on, so I won't
do
fall
not
asleep.
doubt that
Are
your
you
father
sure?
would prefer
Like,
it in your hands
how would headphones prevent
than
you from
perched
falling
on
asleep?
some lonely rock.
Thank you, Cyril. Come on, Clive. He's waiting.
Come on, Clive. Let's go, Clive. Yeah. Alright, but we have everything. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. We have still something down here. Then we, or up here. They're obviously uncomfortable. Ah, I see. What a silly question of mine. What is it that you darkness stuff?
May Gilbert smile upon you.
Darkness stuff. But then I would like to look into the gear and icons. Oh, they would give me more health. But I just stick to the ones we have right now.
Do you see that too?
On to the south. Let's go. Spiky! I was just standing up because I need to stand up a little bit. How's it going, Spiky? Welcome to the stream.
I'm scared.
I'm scared. I'm strong. No, I'm brave. I'm beautiful. And I forgot the last B, as always. Did I do an oops? No, you
Let's
did not
go.
do an oops. Don't you worry. How you do, mate? You didn't do an oopsie doopsie. It's just like after 9 hours of
Run like the
streaming,
wind.
I just can't figure out how to sit right now, so... Oh wait, I did an oops now, because I forgot what it was that I had to do. I have to let the table still up. How you do, Spiky? Let me just adjust everything. Welcome to my 24-hour stream where I try to finish all the games, and since 9 hours we just play Final Fantasy. Doesn't go so well. It's so weird seeing you at this time. I'm not used to that now. But it's also 24 hours stream for today, so I'm good. I'm off work, so trying to get home. Ah, sweet. How's your new work, actually? What are we doing here again? I guess I will figure it out once we're here. I guess it's killing bandits?
It can't be Rutherford, can it?
Oh, it's find Rutherford. But aren't those bandits? Ah, yeah, I see what we're talking.
Turncoats and cowards, the lot of you! If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you shall have!
Allow me.
You might have found a better job, but that's
I
cool,
don't
isn't
need
it?
yours! Please.
You're on the run of getting better jobs, huh?
This won't take long.
Yep.
You're right. It won't.
No, because I'm just gonna kill you
Men.
all.
Finish him.
Ah, come on, boys. One level are those also level 4. I really do survive. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, that's a shit move now. Yeah. I'm using all my big spells because I couldn't care less. And then it probably says like, new enemy survive. I just pretend it's the last one. It's a video edit job, which is my field. Ooh, that's cool. That's really, really nice. I hope that pays out. No, not pays out, but like it comes to what you want to do with it then.
A little longer than
That would
I'd
be
have
really
liked.
cool. I hope it works out. That's the thing I wanted to say. My god. I'm very sorry, I'm a little bit tired.
Field Marshal Havel, I presume. Are either of you injured?
No, my
Man, I
lord.
wish you also could like
You
that you got it.
arrived
Because it
just
sounds
as
really
our
cool.
escort turned on us.
Fucking traitors.
Fucking
I'd heard
traitors.
reports of soldiers in the outlying regions abandoning the oaths they swore. But I hadn't thought the corruption had reached so close to the heart of the Republic. It's a fucking disgrace. Your interfering old bastard of an uncle tried to warn me, of course. My lord Marquis. Or is Sid the Outlaw more to your liking?
Call me what you want.
Call me what you want, yeah.
Doesn't change who I am. Or the urgency of the message I bring.
Language!
My uncle has a plan to right the realm.
For the guy in game,
and
yeah,
he
yeah.
needs your help to see it through.
Language!
Before I agree to anything, I'd have you answer one question. What do you stand to gain from all this?
I got the offer yesterday and now in the
I
transition
won't
phase
deny
between my
that I
current
might
and new job.
benefit from further
Sweet.
chaos.
That's really, really cool.
But I seek a new beginning for all of us. And while the choices I've made may not always have been the right ones, I know I made them for the right reasons. For so long, so many of us have been told how we could live, how we could die, when it should have been our decision all along. Now we have a chance
Honestly,
to
it's
put
your
things
forehead.
right.
Yeah, I know. It's also because
But in
like
order
I'm
to
just
take
like
it, we must stand together,
leaning on the table a little bit.
even if it be beside those with
Because
whom
like
we
I
don't
said, I
see eye
couldn't
to
really
eye.
sit anymore. So
Certainly not the words I expected from an outlaw. But perhaps your uncle was right. You are no ordinary outlaw.
no, I'm a special boy.
I'll never hear the end of this. All right. I'll start by ordering my most trusted guard to bring the Dalmekian fringes under control. Next, I'll make contact with my counterparts in the Imperial Army and see if I can't convince them to try and restore order in their own territory.
Thank you, Field Marshal.
Territory. I always want to call it
But
territory.
they are not the only ones.
But I think
we
it's
will
also
need to
like depends on
convince.
how you pronounce it.
What do you mean?
Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
I don't doubt that I can bully some sense into a few generals. But those they answer to require a different kind of persuasion. And when it comes to honeyed words, well, we will need an envoy. One who can court even the most stubborn of statesmen. You, perhaps.
I don't think
I'm
Clive
flattered,
is the guy for that.
but I'm no diplomat either.
No.
And
He's
I have other
certainly
problems
not.
to attend to. What we need is a skilled arbitrator. And I may know just the person.
His uncle.
sir.
Yeah.
And would he happen to be an outlaw too?
Of a different kind, perhaps.
Beggars can't be choosers.
Nope.
I suppose we'll all have to find a little of the outlaw in ourselves if we're to make it through this.
Yep.
Very well. Send your man to me right away.
I shall.
My Lord Marquis. Your Lord Uncle bade me escort the Field Marshal to his manor in Port Isolde.
And I will see that my associate joins you there.
Very good, my lord.
There's a lot of talking in this game. A lot of talking, a lot of listening. A lot of vibing and chilling.
An envoy. I'm not sure I'm the man to talk anyone round.
No, you're not.
I can barely convince my brother to take his medicine. No. This is a job for someone with experience.
As your freaking uncle. It's like so obviously that your uncle is probably
Someone
the
like
best
Quentin.
person. Or like Quentin?
I hope I can convince him at least.
Who the frick is Quentin? I guess we do Quentin. Oh my god. We need another 3 hours to finish the game, by the way, guys. I'm pretty sure of that.
Let's go.
You do Quentin? I don't do
Wavering
Quentin.
will
I have
and
no
an
idea who
unbreakable
Quentin is.
bond. really think we're strong enough?
To save the world? Of course. To have overcome Father's political enemies.
And we still have to
I'm
pick
less
up a
certain.
few quests, right?
Especially knowing what we know now.
Can I jump down?
What Mother was truly capable of.
I guess
Perhaps these bands
I'm
would
very
have
lucky that I could not jump down.
Knowing he was with us would have made all the difference.
And I just, how the frick am I getting down there or here? Ah,
It's just back there.
okay. I don't know exactly. Oh, it's a tomb. Okay. I don't know exactly at the moment to which quest I'm going, but we're going to certain quests.
Father always fought for what he believed was right.
What a beautiful flower.
It wasn't until that night at Phoenix Gate that I realized I had never fought for anything. I
You
always
were
had
like 12
someone
or
else to do
something,
the fighting for
or
me.
10. You should, like, that's very silly to have that attitude. Like, you were just a child.
No matter how fate conspired against him, he never lost heart. Never looked back. Never stopped fighting. To me, he was the greatest.
He
of
was
men.
a really sympathical guy, from what we met.
I've been trying to live up to his ideals ever since.
We all have, Clive. We all have. And we'll keep trying. Because that's what he would have wanted.
Yes.
What he would have done himself. Even if it meant standing against the very gods in the heavens.
Yeah, it's just one god, right? Like, Ultima is...
I shall be borrowing this, Father, if I may. That you might watch over us as we follow in your footsteps.
No. A little bit of a spirit. Ooh.
We won't lay you down.
Onward then.
Onward. To the end.
Or to the other 100 side quests I
And
have
to a new
right now.
beginning.
Quest complete! Yay! Another quest done! Where there's a will, there's a way. Rustled battle helm. Oh, of course it's displayed in Clive's chambers. I feel like these side quests are just there to like fill the chamber up and just get like what joining hands with Joshua. Joshua has joined Clive's party and will remain with the okay. Why are you telling me that just now? Like, it's not like I didn't know that before. What? Obviously. Retrieve oil.
Needs oil.
Okay, it
After
wasn't.
what happened here? It's a miracle there was any left at all.
But we need to find a second oil, don't we? Yeah.
I better get these materials to Mid so she can finish her prototype.
And we can teleport to the next mission. Isn't that lovely? I just wish I knew what those quests are here, but I just don't. Board rowboat. What am I doing? But it's also like simply because I just
It's
don't know
still
which
here.
quest I'm doing right now.
After all these years. Lots more than I remember.
Oh, that's was there. Oh, okay,
You're a lot
that's
bigger.
Torgal's quest.
You might have to swim, boy. I wasn't being serious.
I love that Torgal has a personality.
You two go on without me. I doubt that boat will hold a third.
If you're sure, we won't be long. Hop in, boy.
Doggo gives quest. Yep, Doggo has given me a quest. It's a very, very special dog. Cheers. Like, I think it's really cute that they give you all those quests to just... Like, all those quests feel like they have a purpose on, like, character bonding and stuff, but it's
This
just,
place
like,
hasn't changed at all.
the first moment where you see it, it's just like,
Right through those
bruh,
trees. Come on.
missed.
Race you there? I bet I could still beat you.
Especially if you walk... Oh, yeah, well. Good race. Like, 2 meters again and then cutscene. How fun.
Here we are.
Is that the treehouse? Did you guys have a
This was our
treehouse?
hideaway. Wasn't it, Torgal?
Mm. That is kind of cute, isn't it?
Coming here helped me to forget who I was. Or wasn't. Prince, shield. Son his mother could love. Had I been any one of those things? Perhaps.
Wow. Cute.
What is it, boy? This is all from the castle. And Phoenix Gate. Did you bring these here? My sparring sword.
Oh, and now we have another collectible in our chamber. Right?
Well.
Right? I bet.
You never stopped looking for me, did you, boy?
Aww, Torgal is fucking cute, not gonna lie.
Torgal,
So cute.
for never giving up. For never forgetting. Let's take this with us, shall we? So I don't forget either.
Oh, good boy. Aw, such a good boy.
That's not the way back to the boat, Torgal. All right. I'm coming.
Just go there, Jesus. Hello there. Hey, Jens. How's it going?
I think I know where we're going.
Did I miss Cyberpunk? Nope. I'm playing since 9 hours. Not Cyberpunk, Final Fantasy. Cyberpunk comes right away afterwards, whenever I will finish this game. If that is even possible to finish this game. How you doing, Jens? How was your day? That's a nice view.
People always talk about the importance of putting the past behind you. But without it, we wouldn't be who we are today.
Jesus Christ. Oh, you still
And we certainly couldn't steer our way to a better tomorrow.
Is this main mission or just side quests?
Let's go home.
Don't be like, but you could also just push main quests. I know I could push main quests, but I just want to finish games like I always finish games. Alright, I guess a little tired. Yeah, I can understand the part with the being a little tired. But we got a sharing sword. Yay! How's yours going? Main quest, lul. I napped away for a bit. Oh, I'm jealous. No, I'm doing good as well. Like, I'm enjoying my vacation so far. I'm just tired. I'm getting a little bit tired. But like I said this earlier to Kevin, it feels like yes, I play this game since 9 hours now, and it feels like I've played it like 1 or 2 hours. Because it's just so much listening to stuff. But I like the feeling of just wrapping certain quests up as well right now. So that is really nice too.
There you go. Very well.
Give me that. Alright, on to the next green 100 symbols, and I guess we're just gonna go to the Northridge, because there's another quest we still have to accept. Well, I'm now looking at, can I even sleep this night problem now? I mean,
where in Northridge he'd be testing this recruit.
You can also just like accompany me.
And who'll pay for that?
Who do you think?
Wait, what, am I too stupid to find the quest area? What is happening here? Thank you. Ah! Ah!
I'm nervous. Is it alright to be nervous?
Oh.
Well met, Sid.
Oh,
This
that's
is
the
the
new
initiate.
curse breaker. Yes,
Ember,
yes.
present
I
yourself.
remember.
At your service, Master.
Ah, the
Please,
service
just
master.
Sid. There are no masters here. Your life is your own.
At least Pumpkin is
Oh,
also still awake.
Of course. Thank you, Sid. The sergeant says you'll be evaluating me at my trial.
To become a scout, yes. You are aware of the dangers inherent in that role.
I am. But I swore I'd face them. Just like the man who saved my life.
And who would that be?
Golf?
Gav.
Yeah.
It was him who found me and
You do
freed
know
me.
that
No
I need
magic,
to get up early
no
because
support,
last
just
school
one
day.
man and his nose. Came and
Do
sniffed me
you
out.
know?
It taught me what one man
Could also
can
just
do
like
if he puts his mind
bring
to
your
it.
child
And
to
I've
the
been
school
training ever since.
and then sleep
so that
afterwards?
one day I can be
I
someone's
don't know.
saviour, just like Gav was mine.
No, I don't know
sure
when
you'd be
day
flattered.
is the last school day or
You clearly have
whatsoever.
good intentions, Ember. And it sounds like you're under no illusions. Stick to this path and you'll make a
Miniboy
fine
can do it
curse
himself,
breaker.
exactly.
So, what? Have I passed?
Sure.
You haven't even started yet. Now listen. Not far from here is an Imperial lookout, Eastwatch. The guards there record all their sightings in a logbook. You are to find it and bring it here.
And bring it here, right. Anything else?
No. Sneaking into a heavily guarded Imperial outpost and stealing the logbook would be quite sufficient. You will need to assess the
It sounds
situation,
like a Hell's Mary
determine a point of
mission
entry,
for
create a
like
distraction and effect an
a
escape,
student.
all without being discovered
Wednesday
and thrown
is
into
last
an
school
Imperial
day.
oubliette.
Ember. Gav isn't our best scout because he can do everything.
Never had that.
It's essential that you know your limits.
Know my limits.
I'm
right.
not sure either,
won't
but
let
I
you
know
down.
that school sometimes would start on Wednesdays. Weirdly enough. Can't sleep in last chance to get
It shouldn't be as
hidden
dangerous
stuff
as I
for
made out.
Christmas.
But keep a weather eye on him all the same, would you?
True.
my way.
We also have to keep that illusion up for the moment, right?
All right, Ember.
How many more percents do you
Press
need?
me.
I'm so close to the end. I am very close to the end, but basically I'm just before the last two main quest missions, and then the game decided to like here take another 10 side quests, and now we are on the side quest duty, and because this game is very heavily talking related, it just takes forever to get through. But like I think if you just looked at this screen, then you don't see it, but we are at 90-70%. So
Your town needs you.
Isabel.
Do you have a moment?
Oh, sure, I have a moment. What is it?
It's the Duke, unsurprisingly. His Eminence has assumed full control of the garrison and put every able-bodied man to work on the fortifications.
I feel your pain.
The town was left all but unguarded.
It's also like, I don't want to just ignore the side quests, but at some point it just gets really, really annoying how much they talk.
They want for bodies. So I was
and they just talk, I think, like, it's not even that they talk a lot, I just think, like, every character has just the same tone and same vibe to it. It's just like, yeah, it's always very slow.
Of course.
90-70% out of 160.
Thank you, Clive.
Yeah.
What would I do without you? Philippe told me he had men stationed at...
Where can I find the mistress of this establishment?
Here, my lady.
Hello.
To whom do I have the pleasure of speaking?
My name is Sabine, and it is my displeasure to be the daughter of the Duke of Oriflamme, who I understand is causing you and your town no small amount of trouble.
Oh.
I wish to speak to you about what might be done.
Very well. Let us speak. I trust you'll forgive me, Clive.
Absolutely. Our conversation can wait.
Please, proceed.
As you know, my father is a most overbearing and supercilious man, and I join you in objecting to his every action. Indeed, I owe you my thanks for continuing to argue against his reckless plans. Yet I fear he is not one to be swayed by reason.
But what
No.
would be swayed?
He must be made to face the consequences of his actions.
Oh.
And who would make him do this?
I would. Myself and several other like-minded individuals.
So why am I here?
We would surely have the strength to drive him from Northreach for good.
Does that not seem a trifle... drastic?
Drastic action is precisely what is called for. Unless you are content to see your people downtrodden and dispossessed. My father would have it that citizens exist only to serve the Empire.
If it's like the typical end of the game problem when you want to get it done and you're hyped and suddenly stuff to do it fucks up every urgency and just annoying.
The people who must serve the Empire.
Yeah, that is really it.
Who must serve her people.
It really is. I think those types of side quests are just... I think they should have been placed before the fight against Ultima. That would have made it more sense, because I think once you reach the Ultima fight, you just want to go, and those side quests feel just like, yeah, okay.
By all possible
Why?
means.
Fight him? No. My purpose is to quell the tension in Northreach.
Jens, I would not recommend the game.
It. Respectfully, my lady.
I would not.
Our only chance of saving this town depends upon every one of us uniting against our common enemy. Your father and his followers.
This game is such a hate-love. Like, it's not even a hate-love relationship. Like, I can tell you a few things, what I think about the game. So first of all, the dialogues between the characters. You see, like, how long those characters right now are just talking. Way too long. And there's not really much emotion going on. So you just have, like, those bitch resting faces all the time. Everyone just speaks on the same level of like, everyone's just like speaking without any emotion in their voices. There's like 3 characters that have a little bit more emotions. Then this is like the game lets you walk 5 meters to just send you into another cutscene. This game has like 11 hours straight cutscenes, and I don't think these things, what's happening right now here, is in there. The main story, if you just barely focus on the main story, you might have actually a good time. Because I think the main story is really, really interesting and really well done. And those fights, like the cinematic fights, really, really fun. Like those boss fights are really, really fun, but it just makes I think 20% of the entire game. And the rest is just like such a pain to play. I'm trying since 1.5 hours, I just try to get the side quests done so I can finish the main quest again. And I wasn't even able to pick everything up because they talk so much. So no, If you ever wanted to play a Final Fantasy game, I can recommend Final Fantasy 15. That was a really fun game that made me cry in the end because I was just so emotionally attached to it. And this is not just what happens here.
Please, I beseech you. If you are a true son of Northreach, you must fight to defend your home.
That's exactly what I am doing, milady.
What is going
Trying
on?
to, at least.
But see, that's what I mean.
land
Like,
is
I walked like
crawling with
5 meters
things.
and I got in a
Someone
cutscene
has to
again.
keep
And
watch.
it's just
Even
how
when
it
our
goes
true enemy
most of
is
the time.
hiding in the garrison. Fine. You're not the only able-bodied
Walk
man
town, my
in
friends.
Northreach.
Yeah. That was a
Thank you
good
so
one.
much for your help.
She cornered you too, then?
Could hardly get a word in edgeways. Like father, like daughter, eh?
She made an uninvited appearance at the Vale earlier, hoping to convince the Dame to join her in fomenting rebellion.
Yes, I read also the book, yeah.
I bet that went well.
That was a
Her
really good book
ladyship
as well.
seems to have a way with people.
And also shifting the perspective
Anyway,
again a little bit
what
was
brings you here?
really cute.
Our mutual friend thought you might welcome some help.
Oh, she did she? Right, as always. In fact, you're just the man. We've had some reports, you
You're just a man.
see. Sightings of, you know what.
They're back.
Seems that way. All over, too. We haven't been able to confirm anything yet, but if you're willing, you could go and see what's what.
Right.
Sure.
Where should I look?
You know Grieger's Weep? One of the sightings places them somewhere.
I'm on my way.
Thank you, Clive. I'll look into one of the other sightings. Let's rendezvous back here later.
Makes me sad that I never reached the game. Yeah, totally. Totally.
Oh, here.
Would have been actually nicer ending of the game. I was like, wait, there's a book for Final Fantasy 16 open chat and saw volley messages. No, there's 1 to 15, not 16. It's a really good book as well. I just like that you get the perspective of the, like, what is it called? Captain? I forgot her name.
Damn it. The reports were true. I need to stop them before they get to the town.
Done? Not completely.
You're finished.
New enemies approaches. Yeah. It's also like a lot of the same stuff you have to do, right? No, I was about thinking like, oh, new enemies approaches. Nope. Okay, cool. Hey. Spoiled.
Call that a test, Ultima?
Clive, it's me.
There was nothing.
You all right?
I am. But it seems the reports were true. The thralls
Hey,
have returned.
where'd you like enemies so we spawn
dispatched
enemies
the few
to
that
your
I found,
enemies?
though.
Well, there's something, I suppose. But what were they doing south of town? They all came from the north last time. We might be able to fend off an attack from one side or the other, but from both?
Do you have eyes in the north?
Some. I should probably go and have a look, though, just to be sure. Now, you head back to Northreach. I want you there just in case war breaks out while I'm away.
What do you mean?
Her ladyship's been busy working her magic on the townspeople.
I think we
Stirring up
have
ill
a
feeling towards her father.
similar taste
She'll
in
have a
single player
marching
games,
on
so
the
I
barracks
won't
if we're
buy
not
this
careful.
game. I would go mental if I sit through all this.
This is
It
exactly
is.
what the Dame
It's
was
literally
afraid
what
of.
it
Do what I
is.
can to calm
That's why I
things
was
down.
also like, we're gonna start
Be
with
careful
Final
out there, all
Fantasy
right?
first for the
Don't worry, I'm not
24-hour
like you.
stream.
One sniff
So,
of those things, no
because
one in
it's
the
also
town
very-
screaming blue murder.
Tiring to just have those. And it's like, yeah, cool. But like, if you would just play the main story, I think it's really fantastic. I think the side quests, like the side quests, try so hard to just like give you more relationship
see,
with
Father?
characters, but like every
people
character
of
is
Northreach
just
have given
the
enough,
same. Like
and
they
only a
have,
fool
they
would
don't
ask
have
for
really
more.
edges
Listen to me,
or
Sabine. Where would our
like they
people
just don't
be
have
without
something
their country?
interesting about them. There's just really
Empire
few.
is their sword and their shield. It is she that ensures they can live without fear. And now she
Start and
teeters
end
on
with
the
Final Fantasy. Yeah,
brink.
maybe it also ends with Final Fantasy 16.
Without their
But
sword,
if
how
this
will the
game
people
is
fight
getting
without
be
their
done, then
shield?
I'm
How
super
will they
happy about
protect
it
their
either.
king?
So it's alright.
Can the
And
other hounds
I also have
stand
my
against
fair
the
share of fun
advancing
here and
hordes?
there, but I also will say like there are just better games out
But
there.
there is yet hope. A new shield, a new sword.
And personally, I don't think this
A
game
new
satisfies me enough
empire.
that I could say like, oh yeah, I would definitely recommend it. It could
We
be very
can
good if you're
rebuild
invested,
Sandbreak,
and the people
just
that
as
are
great
this game is
Krieger
like a
wills
treat
it.
like no other. But I only know
Perhaps
one
we
person
could,
that is like that.
Father.
Yeah, I totally get
But we
that,
don't
and I'm really happy
want
for all
to.
the people that can be
Not
very
if it is
invested.
built on the broken
But-
backs of the people.
Please,
Yeah.
let us not quarrel in the street.
Just really
We
hard.
must see that no good will come of this. Our fight is not with each other, but with the threat that draws ever closer to our gates. A threat that your sword has yet to rid us of, Your Eminence.
You will hold your tongue, whore.
Rude.
You may have filled my daughter's head with your heresy,
No.
but I will not be corrupted.
Corrupted.
Oh yeah, for the
Your
I would.
daughter's opinions are her
I
own,
really hope.
as you would know
I'm
if you
very
had
excited
ever
for
deigned to
the
listen to her.
next Witcher game.
At least I hope they are
Though
your
I haven't heard
opinions,
of it
and not
for a
posturing
very
born of
long
a
time by
family
now.
feud. Northreach deserves better.
Not
than
a,
that.
are they actually really working on a new
Northreach
Mass Effect
deserves
game?
better than you, Carla. Yes, I know who you are. The slut of Twinside who bedded a Brandit.
He just didn't spell that out.
Jealous, are you? That a woman might choose a bearer over a pious man of Griega.
Yeah, tell him.
I met a swarm of thralls coming south from Oriflamme.
There were trailers. Don't you
Hundreds
still have
of
the Mass
too
Effect
many to
Legendary Collection to
No.
Maybe I have
Work
that
on the
somewhere still, yes.
fortifications has scarcely begun.
But
We
just
will
maybe.
retreat to Caer Norvent and there make our stand.
One day, Kevin, one day.
Did you hear me? That was an order.
While this is but a heartfelt plea, let us make our stand here and protect our homes. Protect those that we love. Together, for Northreach!
For the wolves! Ooh, Scythe Shepherd incoming. Yeah.
You heard the dame?
I definitely, like,
What are we
we
waiting
started
for?
to play Mass Effect the
Pikemen
Legendary
to the
Edition.
guns, archers to the
And I
roofs.
definitely want to
Quickly, come
play,
on.
like, the evil version, but I have still some other games at the moment on my list that just have priority.
But common
Horror?
Whore, yes. And we'd follow her to the gates of hell.
Imagine you get beaten by a dame like this. Pretty impressive, really.
The men have their orders, and they look like following them. I got them spaced out at regular intervals. Whichever direction the thralls strike from, there'll be someone there to meet them.
Thank you for
Oh, Jens, don't ask.
Rest assured the people
So
will
at the
play their part. The herbalist
How many
has
games I have
donated
on
a
my
stock of
bucket list?
medicines to me.
So,
Should any of your men
I
be
mean,
wanted,
obviously I still
take
have
them
my
to the
open
Vale.
games like Final
We'll see to
Fantasy,
them there.
Cyberpunk the
lady.
DLC,
I will.
Assassin's
I'll play
Creed
my part
Mirage,
too.
Avatar is in the
Used to work for
waiting.
numbers.
Yes.
Unlike
Then
the enemy.
on the 14th
I
of
only hope I can
February,
go somewhere to
the
evening the odds.
first 3 Tomb Raider
Philippe,
games are
can I
remastered,
leave
so
the South in
you
your
can add
hands?
those free as
I
well.
doubt the thralls by the lake are
Then
last
the
of their
Borderlands
number.
3 games,
Of course. I'll lead a party down
I
that
think
way so we don't get taken by
Mass Effect
surprise.
Legendary, which
What
is
about you?
13.
I'll make my way up the road
Um,
to Oriflamme.
And at the moment I
Full
rank
of
it
you
like
these
this.
things.
I don't know what
can't
game's
promise
coming
to hold
out
them all
next
back.
year. And then, of
I
course,
should be able to thin the
somewhere
herd.
in this list is also Monster
Alright.
Hunter Wilds,
Take care.
which I'm personally very excited
Thank you.
about it.
Both of
I
you.
don't know if there's any game that
You thank
I'm
us when it's
really
over.
eagerly interested
Till
next
then,
year.
madame.
Instead, it's beside the Tomb Raider remastered version, but also I would love to play the other because they just remastered the first 3 games. Then you have 4 and 5, which I would love to play again, and or like would actually play. I've never played them. What about Emily? Oh shit! Yeah, Emily is also a game that we have to finish. So it's just too much. But if I had to recommend one game, then it would be Baldur's Gate as well. Like at least from this year. Baldur's Gate was fantastic. Just stay up 48 hours. Yeah, I don't think I can finish all the games in 48 hours. My god, how do I get out here? I always hate that you simply cannot just jump over the freaking little wall that is tiny. But yeah, that's kind of the gist of it at the moment. What type of single player game have you played this year, Jens, by the way? If you feel like we have this equal taste.
There are so many of them. Not for long. Enough.
Oh god, this is not ready? Oh, now it's ready. So far next year looks okay for me. Dragon's Dogma 2 multiplayer first, and we are really remaster if they finally announce it officially. I'll play Kingdom Come Deliverance. Oh, that's a game, for instance, that I've never played, but I've heard just a lot of good things about it. Of course not over. Oh god, this is a big boy. Big boy! Come on. Come on. Oh, I swear to god, I pressed dodge in that moment. At least those fights are really fun in the game. But I fucking love Witcher 3, and I had a blast playing Cyberpunk, yeah. I also played Cyberpunk this year, and I still need to play the... Have you played the DLC? Obviously, because... Oh wow. Just die.
It's over.
Thank you. And I was playing the here where Henry comes. Oh, I actually read about. Speaking of Henry, I also read something about like there's more information about the Warhammer series that Henry Cavill is doing. No, not yet. It's also really fun. I can recommend the DLC. It's really really good.
Come on, Torgal.
And now we go back to the city and talk more. And then we still have to play through Valud. But I will in the future, yeah. You should. It's really well done. But Cyberpunk was also such a fantastic game.
Clive, it's good to see you.
And you.
Yeah, all greenlit farmers so now. Oh yeah, right, yeah.
Well, we ended up fighting for our lives down by the lake.
I think it's really cool because I feel like Henry Cavill is very invested with those things. Like we've seen this on the Witcher series, which I think his stand was absolutely fair and justified. And I think, yeah, it just sucks for the Witcher series that he's gone because he was just the perfect Witcher, honestly.
And I was wrong about everything.
Yeah.
I had thought that the only way to unite the people was under the banner of Empire. That without a
That
strong
guy kind of
hand
reminds
to
me a little
guide
bit
them,
of Mads Mikkelsen all the
they
time. I
would
have
drift
no idea
apart.
why.
To be borne hither and yon by the eddying currents of fate. But you brought them together.
All
Not by
this together.
Nor by the exercise of goddess-given authority, but by simply being one of them. By knowing what they feel. Because you feel it yourself.
Our purpose was ever the same, Your Eminence. You were merely distracted by a loftier vision of empire and glory, while our eyes beheld matters closer to home.
Oh yes, you're right. Right?
You have the right of it again.
And I don't know
As
why,
did
but
you,
he always reminds me.
Sabine.
And we have like I've watched
Radiant said
Indiana
it
Jones
himself.
yesterday morning,
Sandbreak
and
is
Mads
naught
Mikkelsen
without
plays
her
in the fifth
citizens.
Indiana Jones as well. And it's just like, oh yeah.
I
Is
forgot
it, you know
that.
what game would be perfect right
And I
now?
am
Just
sorry.
Dance. I'm not starting to
I'm
play
sorry
Just Dance
too,
in the middle of the
Father.
night.
I should never have taken things so far. I only wanted you to understand how the people felt. How I felt. But my anger got the better of me.
Do not blame yourself, my dear.
Aw.
This was my doing.
How
I should have
lovely!
listened
They
to
all
you.
come back together. And
To
now
all
kiss.
of you.
Your
Ma- ma- ma.
Eminence, your ladyship. I do not doubt that you came here with the best of intentions. But I believe the same could be said of us all. We all want safety, security, prosperity. Not just for Northreach, but for the entire realm. And we may yet achieve it. If only we work together. Will you join us in this?
Yes. We shall.
Thank you, Your Eminence. Now that that is settled, I must go and see to the wounded. The Vale's doors are always open to any soldier in need of relief. And today there are more than ever before.
Oh! She just knows how to treat the guys. Ugh, Clive is
Madame
never going there.
Isabel is a rare soul indeed.
She has the
these
Brandenburger
dark
Gate
times,
necklace.
I
That's a
see
thing.
That it is not
What is
men
that?
like me who should lead the realm, but women like her.
You're right. If only I'd listened to
I
her
didn't
when
even.
had
Oh,
the
like I
chance.
didn't even pay
Forgive me for
attention to
saying
that
so, my
detail.
lady. But you still
Damn.
do. The dame said it herself. We can turn things around. We just have to work together. And that goes for you, too. You're one of us now.
One of
you.
us. Down.
Well said, Captain. Let this be a new beginning. Not only for Sandbreck, but for us.
Well, since there's nothing more to be done here, I should see if Isabel needs any help moving the wounded.
Can we get you anything?
On to finishing
There's no need to worry
quests.
anymore.
The only thing personally what I wonder, right? If I'm done with the make for origin, if they just dare to put more side quests and stuff in it, in between, and I'm a little bit scared about that. What was that? I think either it was police or the no, it should be. I think it was
You've helped
police.
Quite enough for one day, Clive. Thank you.
Because I hear the ambulance more often, and the sounds of an ambulance and police is different to Germany, so I never know exactly which one it is. But I think the other one would be an ambulance.
Tell me, if Northreach had fallen, what would you have done? A woman of your means could find a home anywhere in the realm, but I sense you would rather have died here.
Yeah, she kind of has a Brandenburger Gate
For you, madame, I have all the
necklace,
time in the world.
but very far-fetched.
Very well. Long ago, I had a life in the crystalline dominion. I was Carla then, courtesan to the nobility. So sought after was I that it was only they who could afford my time.
Ooh.
Alas, those halcyon days were not to last. For naive as I was,
She was very fancy.
I fell in love with a bearer. He was my master's guard, the gentlest man I have ever known. After they discovered us together, he was whipped bloody and forbidden from ever looking at me again. And so we fled. Not that we had anywhere to flee to. We wandered, aimless and starving, half dreading, half praying that the next day would be our last. Until we found ourselves here, in Northreach. It was the veil that took us in, that fed us, clothed us, and healed our hurts.
And where's the guy now?
Those that could be healed, at least.
Oh.
My love was already too far gone.
He passed away.
He did. Not long after we arrived. But at least we were able to share a few moments of peace before the end. It was the greatest gift I have ever received. But the generosity of this town and her people did not end there. The men and women of the Vale supported me through my grief. Shared in it, though I was still a stranger to them. They treated me like a sister. And so I swore that I would always do the same. That I would return the kindness that Northreach showed me. That I would repay my debt to the Vale.
That's kind of cute, not gonna lie.
Thank you, Isabel, for sharing this with me.
But a tragedy is definitely
You're
sad.
not like him, you know. Perhaps that is why I have such a soft spot for you. Never stop fighting, Clive. And I shan't either. I know that it will not be easy to keep Northreach together. But our efforts will be rewarded. Just look at us now. The people, the soldiers, even the Duke of Oriflamme and his daughter. All united in defense of this town that we have come to call our home. And what of you? Can we count on your support too?
Of course.
Always.
Isabel cosplay coming. You wish. You wish. Alright, since there's the ad running right now, because we get another signboard. Oh, we got us an oracle comb. That's cool.